Congratulations on the film.
Thank you very much.
I saw it last night and it was nothing what I was anticipating, which is so refreshing in movies these days. Is that one of the reasons why you wanted to get involved? Because it is has a lot going for it, but it's very different to what audiences might expect.
But also, I think, fair enough. Basically, I think there's this notion that a lot of actors get to pick and choose their work. I booked this job, and I'm just so glad that this was the job that I booked, because its writing is so brilliant, the director is fabulous, all the actors. It's got such a lovely, like, everything everywhere all at once kind of energy and vibe to it, and it's so funny. But yeah, it's been a joy.
Yeah, I mean, in the cinema world, it seems to be like you say, everything everywhere all at once is a good milestone in the sense that it does a lot of things that people aren't expected.
Yeah.
When you stepped onto this set, I can imagine you were all together thinking this is something quite special.
We all thought this is kind of nuts.
Yeah.
I remember there was one moment, I don't know if you're like me, where we had a rehearsal for one of the scenes where there's basically a wedding, and we were rehearsing this bit where I was like maybe potentially going to like carry my mum off on my back and like run out of the wedding, and Nimra sort of looked at the script, looked at us and went, "What the fuck have I written?" Sorry if I'm not allowed to swear.
You can swear.
Okay, fair. She said that. But it's nuts. It's bombastic, and it goes so many places. It's a heist film. I've been describing it as like Scott Pilgrim versus the World meets Ocean's 11. Like it's nuts, but it's great.
I have to say that is a film that came to mind when I watched the film, just in terms of the way it's shot and the editing and everything else. Have you been able to see it yet? Because I know I do a lot of these premieres, and sometimes people are like, "No, I haven't seen it yet. I'm so excited." But
I have seen it, yeah, and it's great. It's just great. It's like a runaway train. It is what I thought it was when I read it, which was like it just gets more and more crazy and more bombastic, and there's a big showdown. It's brilliant.
Yeah.
It's really
Tell me
good.
about the lure of your character, because he's a guy looking for love, and
Yeah.
at least that's what we'll say.
It's one way of putting it.
We'll say. Tell me what drew you to him and his story, because there is this kind of sweet love story, but then, as you say, kind of this runaway train comes on and it goes in places that you're not expecting.
Well, when I actually got sent the audition sides for it, they only sent me the bits where he's like wooing her, so I didn't know that he was until much later when I actually booked the job and they sent me the script and stuff. So that was a really lovely surprise where I can go, oh, actually, there's a lot to this guy. He's something else. So it was a real joy finding that out and then trying to navigate that as an actor.
Yeah. As well, I mean, you've got this fantastic ensemble, and it really is a celebration of culture and of people, and people from different worlds all coming together and everything else. That must have been great going to work every day with all these people, celebrating the culture and celebrating all the things about the film.
You have no idea how lovely it is going to work and like someone will bring in samosas and no one says a word. Do you know what I mean? It's just like everyone gets all your references. You talk about like Bollywood film, everyone like knows. It was very much. There's this sort of adage in the sort of film screen world where it's like there's always at least one person who's a total. But there wasn't on this. Everyone was so lovely, and it was just the best environment to work in, I think. Yeah.
Well, I hope it goes gangbusters for you, because it's a really exciting film.
Yeah,
Thank you so much for your time. Absolute
Thank you.
pleasure. Thank you so much. Cheers.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys!
Hey, you guys!
Hey, you guys!
Hey, that's what they all say.
Hey, you guys!